So here we are, Tao Te Ching, Chapter 11. 30 spokes connect to the wheel's hub, yet it is the center hole that makes it useful. Clay is shaped into a vessel, yet it is the emptiness within that makes it useful. Doors and windows are cut for a room, yet it is the space where there is nothing that makes it useful. Therefore, though advantage comes from what is, usefulness comes from what is not. Okay, so I think it's very interesting, this perspective from the Tao Te Ching. It's talking about the wheel of a wagon, how it has spokes, 30 spokes it says, and but the center hole is what makes it useful. I'm wondering if it's referring to the center hole where the chassis come through, or the empty space in between the spokes of the wheel. But at any rate, I think it's giving the perspective that not only the physical item, but the air or the empty area is also useful. So similarly, it talks about the clay vessel. The clay is useful to provide a structure, but the emptiness within the vessel or the vase is what makes it useful to carry water and hold flowers and things like that. And it goes on to talk about doors and windows for a room, but the space within the room obviously is what's useful as well. And so it says, what has physical structure that we can see is useful, has advantage. But usefulness also comes from what is not. So it's just a poetic way of saying, bringing our attention to different perspective, right? So it's kind of interesting to have that type of perspective. And if you want to elaborate further, there's a concept, Chinese concept called Wu Wei, which is no action or effortless action. So that's also a very nice concept that involves emptiness. And other things too in Asian culture involves emptiness. For example, bowing. It's showing respect, but I've read that it's also signifies pouring out when you're bowing, you're pouring out, emptying your mind so that you can be receptive of other people's perspectives. And that's really important for Chinese philosophy and Asian philosophy in general. And I think we find that useful in our Western society as well. You know, when people jump to conclusions or don't let other people finish their sentences, that type of thing, it prevents good understanding of the other person's perspective. So we have to have the humility to empty our mind so that we can be receptive of other ideas. And I think that perspective is very important. So that's chapter 11. See you next chapter. Thank you.